What do we get out of this thing? Oh. F5? There we go. There we go. So you guys might notice that it's nighttime. And we got roofs on these buildings with lights. I went around and I night proofed our base so we don't have to have it noon all the time. Which means which button? This button. Which means there's an enormous amount of these strips everywhere around the base for lighting. Like a lot. I even added some strips around the base of these structures. And then I was playing around with coloring these. You can see this one I have done white. We've done the interior all white. We've done up there white. I am pressing the wrong button a lot. So I was playing around with this. And I wasn't sure how I want to do this. I was going to like color code. Originally I was planning on doing this one white. And then like this one black. And then this one red or orange. And this one blue. Or I don't know. Something like that. Right? But I couldn't figure out how we could stop the white and then transition into the other color here, because this is all connected and it would look kind of weird. An alternative method I was thinking is we could just make this strip around the outside of the building, make this like all white and like have the perimeter be white, and then we could change the interior to a different color. I don't know. We could just make them all white. Or we could just leave them all brown. I don't know. I was just playing with some things here. Yeah, like I said, there's not really a good way to transition that white from one color to another, because this is all connected. So I don't know. That's as far as I got. I was kind of playing around. This took a long time because you have to right click each one of these things with a piece of concrete or whatever block you're doing. Whew, that took a while. One thing I did discover, though, is that there is this framed blueprint, which is pretty cool. So check this out. If you have frame blocks, glowstone, and white concrete, you can take one of these, shift right click it to copy it, and you can paste it. And it pastes with all of that data on there. You can see the thing says illuminated true, white concrete, frame corner strip. Apparently there's a way you can make it intangible. I have no idea what that means. And then reinforce. I saw there was a reinforce thing. But anyway, I was kind of playing around with this. It took a long time to get this done. I kind of stopped because I didn't know how much time I wanted to invest into it. And if we're going to like leave this all white or not. But yeah, I definitely like there being a color here. Better than the brown. Definitely do. So other things that I have done, I went through and I fixed all the lighting in the interiors here. I think that was already done. The interior on this top floor, we didn't have roofs, so I put a roof, placed all the lights, did all the bridges, lit everything up. So we have this top floor completely done and ready to go, obviously, except for color in these strips. So yeah, we got room for expansion, which is pretty cool. Yeah, white goes pretty good with the gray palette that we have going on right now. It's just, do I want some color? Probably, but I don't know. Take a look in here. Looks like all of these are green and running. Looks like we're good. Let's take a look at like this one. Kind of get a feel for the durability remaining. 26. Okay. Intangible means that you can walk through it if you remember correctly. It takes Phantom Membrane to do it. Oh, yeah. If it takes Phantom Membranes, I ain't doing that. Yeah, we didn't have these strips around the outside either. I put these on here because I was a little afraid if I made it nighttime that monsters, it would be too dark out here and monsters would spawn. So yeah, we wrapped around there. And then I did this. Another thing I was considering after I did this is we could have just made this gray concrete. We could have made that the framed cube. It looks exactly the same, and then we could put glowstone on there, and then we wouldn't need these strips. I don't know. It's a lot of framed cubes, but then again, it's a lot of these framed corner strips that we have too, so... that kind of stuff, I don't know. You can see I did put in a bunch of different concrete powders in here because I was planning on trying some different colors around, but I just kind of stopped myself and was like, let's just try one on white and see how that goes. I think the white makes it pop. Is Omni Breaker in the pack? Nope. Where are we at? Imperium Essence. So this is something I was looking at off camera when I was doing some stuff off camera. We set up the Imperium Essence duplicator thingy, duplicator thingy. I'm just making up words at this point. I'm just mumbling. So we set this thing up, but we haven't done anything with the resulting stuff that is made from it. So I think today we set this up. If we can. I assume we can. Cesium, cerium, molybdenum, platinum, uranium, niobium, titanium, the different thermal and blaze mobs, manganese, chalcopyrite, chrome, monazite, and tantalum. I think we set all those up. And it looks like this one is available too. Barium. I don't know why that one's in a different section. Oh, that requires the premium, so that is not... It shows that it's available, but that's maybe just because we can craft it using this stuff? I don't know. So why you don't play with beef? Because I am playing with golden carrots? Is that fine? Said I was gonna do new tools? Did I say that? I don't remember. Let's take a look over here. How much room do we got for more mystical agriculture stuff? So we got this stuff in the way. This might have to move. We can like move this to here. Cut paste gadget might serve us well. And then we have more room for this stuff. Did mention getting enchanted tools. Yeah, I mean, eventually we'll get to better tools. It's not high on my priority list. It's something that I want to do, but it's not high on my priority list. Let's bookmark these. We have to make each one of these before we can make the seed. Which one? Molybdenum. Platinum. Uranium. Niobium. Titanium. These things. Don't we have these already? We must not. Okay, manganese. Tantalum is grayed out, but I'm going to go ahead and put that on here. I think I need this in order to make that. And chromium. I'm going to move this to the end. Okay. So how do we make these? Starting from cesium. So that's a mixer. All right, let's make a recipe. Number 30 mixer. Mixer number 0. So let's make, how much do we need? 16 cesium. Can we do that? Looks like we can. Okay, so there we go. Cesium is done. So then we take this stuff and we put it into a compressor. Do we have it? We don't have a compressor over here anymore, do we? Oh. Oops, I need to go down one. Are these the compressors? I don't remember where our machines are anymore. Forming press compressor. Boop. Okay. Cesium seed done. All right, I guess we need to go make all these patterns. Don't forget to put the barrel for the same essence. Drawer. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then this would be the 16th one. Chest. All right. Cesium. All right, let's do cerium. I guess I can get rid of this. We don't need this one anymore. We need 16 of those. And then we need molybdenum. Mixer. I feel like this is kicking on all of our other machines over there. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But yeah, we're using a lot of this essence that we haven't been doing anything with, which is, I guess, fine. Platinum. Platinum into a mixer. $16. All right, so while that's going, I guess we can do uranium. Mixer. Platinum. Uranium. Okay, so we have cerium, molybdenum, platinum. We're doing uranium, so we need niobium. Uranium. Niobium. 16. The mob ones are made a different machine? That makes sense. Uranium, niobium, titanium. Mixer. blind? Right there. I am blind. Has anybody seen my glasses? I can't see without my glasses. Hey, FDNRs, thank you for the 40-month resub, dude.
Nas just resubscribed for 40 months. Greetings and salutations.
Greetings and salutations to you. No, you have a wonderful day. Tell me what to do. Do what I want. All right. Let's take these and let's turn them into sheets. Sheets. Cerium, molybdenum, platinum, uranium, niobium, titanium. Yum. All right, so seed, cerium, molybdenum, platinum, uranium, niobium, and titanium. All right, so we got all of those. We can destroy these things. I didn't set the drawers! Oh, I hate it when I don't set the drawers. You know, you could have told me that before I compressed the essence. Could have. But no. No, that's fine. No, it's fine. I actually didn't want to set the drawers. It's all good. It's all good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is in an EV. I think we should just go to like, I want to say IV, but we should probably go to LUV. One of the problems I have with these mystical greenhouses is that you cannot disassemble. Like once you make them, you have to throw it away. There's no upgrade path for the machine block itself. It's just, you're done. You throw it away. So we should probably just go LUV. We don't know how to make an LUV electric pump. What? How does one make a pump? IV electric pump. Data Shtick. Oh, I made 4. We're going over here. And then this one and this one. 23 seconds. Ain't nobody got time for 23 seconds. Except for us who are still staring at this thing while it's going for 23 seconds. You know, Razzle, all I'm hearing is excuses over there. Next time, do better. Just kidding. Oh wait, no, I need to be up here still. We need to put this in here. All right. This guy, this guy, this guy. Do we have everything here? We don't know how to make HSSSSSSS rotors or small niobium titanium fluid pipes. I will fix. So we need this guy, one of those, one of these, one of those. And we times that by 4 because that's the kind of thing that we do around here. Small pipe. There we go. And that's done. So then we need HSSSSSSSS rotor. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Times 4. Rotor. Okay. So now, where does this go? Assembly line multi-block. Oh, that's assembler multi-block. Assembly line right here. And then this one, was that a standard crafting recipe? Oh. So this is Elite Mystical Greenhouse 2. So I want 16 of these. Is that possible? I mean, it looks like it's possible. Oh boy. All the things are happening right now. Look at all these parallel crafts going off. Things are happening, my friends. All of the things are currently happening. Every single one of them right now before your very eyes. It's amazing. I did watch your new video. You are using a crafted food. Wait, what? You're talking about FTB Skyblock 2 thing that we're doing? Okay, this is going to take a while because we have to make all these LUV electric motors. Yeah, the infinite ham is something that we had discussed using, but it doesn't give you as much saturation. And like the food that we are currently using is just so easy to make in bulk. So we have multiple stacks already pre-made. Yeah, this is going to take a minute. Okay, so while we are waiting on that, we can continue making more sheets and stuff. So let's see how these things are made. Get rid of that, get rid of that. So this one. Life Essence. I feel like we've done this before, but maybe not. We did Life Essence for something before, but I don't remember what. Is it... Oh, we must have done these previously with HV. But now that we have IV... this is what the difference is. Okay. Alright. I'm going to do 4 recipes or times 4. Centrifuge multi-block. Apparently we only have 1 thing in this, but now we have 2. So if I tell it to make Blaze Essence and I tell it to make, I don't know, 100 of those, we'll see what happens here. I didn't see what the speed was that this goes at. Let's take a look. Should be going at this speed, but I think it doubles back. So it should be 15 seconds, right? I think. Let's go take a look. Where are we at? Yeah, okay, so it's 15 seconds. We're doing 4 at a time. That is a lot of life essence in here. Goodness. I guess this machine has not been set to blocking mode. What is, okay, hold on. What is the percent chance? So 15% chance, 45 basalt. So we should have seen this by now. These are going to take a while. I am not seeing those other essences. We've gone 11 of these. Machine output isn't working? Do we have something that's automatically doing something with this essence? How have we not seen any of the other ones? It's the secondary issue. Oh, do we need like multiple output hatches? Or output busi? You need to remove all secondary additional outputs from all recipes for them to go to the system before the craft completes. Cancel the craft and all the other essences are dumped into the system? Oh, yeah, look at that. So if I remove that from the recipe, they would have just been dumped in already? I didn't realize that happened. It's interesting. So we're just waiting on these guys to fill up. No, we're not going to be doing recipes like this going forward. We are only doing the seed, the initial ones to turn into a seed, and then the seed will just make the essence going forward. Don't forget to put them in the drawers. Thanks, chat. Oh, we're almost there on the Blizz essence. One more blitz. Hey, we've already made 12 of these. We only need 4 more of those to be made too. There it is. We are done. All right. These are crafting kind of slow. I guess it's making a few at a time. Looks all good. These look all good. Void. Void up. Oops, I didn't mean to put in. I guess it's. No, I don't want them in there. I think we are good. Each one of these drawers holds like 8 million, so almost 8.5 million. Hi, I'm here and I'm doing this to use my channel points. Well, Mirex, thank you for highlighting your message. Channel points utilized. All right, so I need to turn these into seeds now. Please. Blitz. Basols. And Blizz. All right, so our greenhouse is done. Let's also grab, what is it called? Energy convert. LUV 16. We need 16 amp energy hatch. Wait. No, we don't. What am I doing? We just need the power converter. So what was the superconductor? This is LUV Twinite. All right. Hypno, if you don't mind, how are you handling power? Do you have a bunch of underground cables going about? We do have a lot of underground cables. Here, I'll show you. This is where we're generating power. So we have a bunch of steam turbines. Each one of these is producing, where is it? 57,344 EU per tick. We're providing steam through Applied Energistics. And that's being fed in through here, an ME stocking input hatch. And where we're receiving the distilled water back. Not that that really matters. It's just being voided, I think. So yeah, if we go under the base here, our steam production is these guys. Lapidary boilers, and each one of these are fully augmented with EV multi-cycle injectors and EV upgrade kits. And we're just using laser IO for the logistics of transferring the fluids in and out of the machines. We're burning diamonds and water to make the steam. And then underneath we have a bunch of these cars to put the water in. Yep. So all that goes into Applied Energistics through here. You can see the steam entering the system. We're providing water through these guys. It needs a lot of water. But yeah, that all goes into AE, and then we are distributing that up there to our steam turbines. Flux does not transport EU, no. So all of the power that we are generating up here, we're sending it through a flux plug. We're using an IV energy converter to convert from EU to RF. We're sending that RF out, and then that ends up over here in our flux storages. We only have 3 of them. And anyway, that same power connection is what we are powering the rest of the base with, RF. So everywhere we need power, we have a point that's receiving power going into an energy converter, converting back to EU. Yep. Yeah, the energy converters, as far as I know, have always been able to transfer between RF and EU. I didn't know that was a config that you could disable. That's always worked that way in all the packs I've ever played anyway. I guess I can do this way. So it's this block. We want to do LUV energy converter. So that. Oh, what you doing there, little buddy? That's not what I want. All right. You swear you read it somewhere in the quest book? No, there's ways in other packs. I think Monofactory is like that. You could put the flux point directly on an input bus or an input hatch, and it would convert the RF to EU directly. But I think that is what they might have been talking about. That's disabled in this pack. It doesn't do the automatic conversion. You have to use the energy converter and then put that in reverse mode. Yeah, so like in Monofactory, we didn't have to use these energy converters. So like on the multi-block machines, what is this thing doing? I have no idea what that even is. Yeah, in Monofactory, we could have done this, or Money Factory, we could have done this and put this guy directly on the energy hatch like this, and it would work. It would just do the conversion. In this pack, you can't do that. You have to use the converters. I think that's the only difference. Why they made that change, I don't know, but that's the way the pack authors want it to be done. All right. Open her up. So how did we do these over here? I don't remember. I think we did everything underneath, and you can see the red beam. So that's coming from downstairs. So we're providing everything we need upstairs right here, tertium, and then the water that's going into this guy, and that's beaming it upstairs to the other ones, and then there. Okay. All right. So I need interface. Lather. Leather, cool. So we need item and fluid. Yeah, I think that's all we need, actually. So this would be Imperium. And then we're going to need water. How are we doing on channels over here? I think we're pretty good. Beep, 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 beep. And then we have that going up. I think this is for the on-off options. Okay. It's set up like our show, so that means we need to get rid of these blocks. Hey, SD. Level emitter. This poor bait's gonna have so much applied energistics cabling by the time we're done. Like, so much. I don't know where I just placed that. All right, so I need a memory card, and I need this guy in my offhand. We're gonna copy this guy. We're gonna pasta that here, and then we're gonna remove this, and then copy this one, and then pasta these. Pasta, 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 pasta. We're gonna have to go through and set each one of these individually to the correct thing, but for right now, we're just setting up the infrastructure. All right, so that's all done. Then I need a machine controller times 16. Don't think we need this in the offhand anymore. Beep, beep, boop, beep, 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 beep. And then we will screwdriver those since we're doing so many of the same thing in a row. Oops. Invert. About 50 miles of ME glass cable. Well, that seems about accurate. All right, all of those are done. So we need the lasers on top. Laser, 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 laser. Laser, 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 laser. Okay, I think all the laser connections are set. Now we need to put in all the cards. And it looks like we are doing item, item, fluid. Item, item, fluid. I need more item cards. I guess I can just leave that on. Just click a bunch in. Okay. Item fluid. Item fluid. Boop boop boop. Boop 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 boop. Boop boop boop. I'll stop booping. Unless boop boop boop. Okay, now I'm really gonna stop. Just kidding. Okay, maybe I did. Maybe I did actually stop booping. Hey chat. Boop boop boop. Bet you weren't expecting that. Got him. Alright, so those are all in. So I'm going to copy this first card. We'll configure, then we'll recopy it to be what we need. So this needs to be this. So then I recopy that. I think one of those is on the wrong face. What do you mean? Oh, this one. That must be what you mean. Yeah, that one absolutely is wrong. At least it's easy to see because the lasers aren't like connected to anything. Oh, we're out of these guys. And just to double check, everything looks correct. I think we're fine. All right, so the next card, that's an extract. All right, let's just copy this one. Oh, I did a mistake. Luckily, it's easily fixed. All right, we'll go through and do this 16 times. And then finally the water card. Let me take a look before I do anything here. Uses 100 millibuckets. Okay. Copy pasta. I was like, that doesn't look like a node. What the heck? Okay, so these machines should all be set up now, aside from this stuff to turn them off again. Or I guess that would technically be turn them on, since they are off right now. All right. So I guess we can start up some of these. Oh, did I not give these power? Oh, working disabled. No, they don't have power either, so I need to give them power. Point. Alright, they have power now, but we need to give it the essence. So this is cesium. Making sure it's kind of doing things the same way. Cerium? I'm gonna have to take some of these essences and put them into the thing. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just keep them like this for now, then I'll move the drawers, and then we will get it all going. We're not gonna make a crazy amount in the amount of time it's gonna take me to get this set up. Molybdenum? Molybdenum? I spelled that incorrectly. I am almost positive. Denium. No, I. Platinum. Uranium. Niobium. This last one is titanium. Okay, and then we have Blaze. Blitz. Basalt. Blizz. All right. So all the ones that we currently made are in here. Facade. Okay, we'll come back and finish this up. I still need to make 5 more, it looks like. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, these 5 need to be made still. Let's go get these drawers fixed before I go too far. Okay, so that should be every different type of essence. So this one, that one. That all of them? That's all of them. Okay, so let's grab these. We'll give them a home downstairs, and then we'll do the last few of them. And these guys I don't really care about. All right, so we want this. Multiple, something like that. And then we'll just grab all these low amounts of essence, pull them all out, and put them back in, and she'll be in the drawer. Beep, 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 beep. All right. Looks like we kind of overflowed. Our essences are right here, and then we did these. It's fine. I don't think we're gonna have enough room for all the essences anyway, unless we kind of like overflow a little bit. You're so glad having a bajillion drawers doesn't cause that much lag anymore. I'm sure if you put enough of them in an area, it will cause lag. Just a lot of tile entities. You guess you're slow because of mobile extra delay because you seem to fix the thing you say before your message comes through? Did you like the All the Mods 10 mod pack? I never played it, so I can't say I liked it. I can't say I disliked it either. I never played it. Manganese. Chalcopyrite. Monazite. Chrome. Tantalum. So this one's got to wait a little bit. Mixer. Oh, I guess this is the only one that I can do. All these other ones, I didn't even look. What are these? Is that extractor? Extractor. Okay. So the one I just put in there is manganese. I guess I should undo these and we'll just do these manually. I almost forgot. Almost forgot, but I didn't forget. Almost forgot, though. All right. Manganese. All right, I do need to add that drawer downstairs, though. Yep. So now the other ones look like they're all extract recipes. I don't even know where extractor is. Way back there. All right. So manganese is done. So we need chalcopyrite, which is coming from copper essence. It's actually a little bit slower than I was expecting it to be. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, it's a 35% chance. How did we not get a single one out of those? The heck? Oh, did I spell it wrong? Chalcopyrite. All right, so we got enough +1, so I can just make the seed. All right, so that one's done. Next one is no, well, we can't remove that from the list. Monazit is coming from appetite. I didn't do it again. I have an extra one right here. We're good. I'm gonna make a 16x hatch because this needs to go faster. Although this is gonna take a minute to make that hatch, because we still gotta make these LUV electric motors and such. We have okay. We've gotten 4 of these. Quest completed. We did it. Did we not get one for the chalcopyrite? Fine, I'll let you do the soldering alloy thing. Gosh. Master parallel control hatch. Let me pull these out. Yeah. Okay. So I should go through and like up all these recipes. I guess it's this one. Chat, remind me to do this. A little bit later though. Like after we're done doing what we're currently doing. Okay, so we're doing monazite. We only need 6 more. Should go faster now. We're doing it 4 times faster than what we were doing it to start with. Only 1 that time. What the heck? What is the... Oh, it's 10%. So I guess we should only be seeing like 1 or 2. We only need 1 more and then we're done. With this one. Okay, so that's done. So Chrome Essence, let's take this out. Oh, I guess it's done. Chrome comes from Ruby, 20% chance. Ruby. Chrome Essay. All right, let's make our seed from the monazite while we wait. Boop. All right. Halfway there on the Chrome. It's not taking super long. See, if I tell chat to remind me to do something, you can't blame me for forgetting because it's on you now. See how that works? No, you didn't remind me. It's not my fault. All right, so this one's done. Let's take these out. And then tantalum is coming from manganese. What is the 10%? Ew. All right, T-Sharp, we'll catch you later, dude. All right, let's go do this other seed. Wait, over here. Boop. So we're looking for tantalum. We need 12 more. This is going to take a minute. So while we wait for that, manganese. Throw a few more in there. All right, so this one, that one, this one. Oops, actually, can't do that yet. Getting ahead of myself. What did I just click in here? Was it the Chrome? No. Monazite. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Let's add these. And boop, 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 boop. Not Molly, it is manganese. This one's going to be a pain in the butt to get all the stuff done. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait until we get more manganese essence, I guess, because 10% chance, and we need 5 more. It's like 50 of these is what we need, unless we get like really lucky. So I guess we can go set these up while we wait. Is here a zombie? Babby zombie. All right. So this one is going to be chalcopyrite. This one is going to be monazite. Monazite. This one is chrome. Okay. You can make the manganese essence in the mixer. That's true. We could do that. It's a lot of work though for like one of these. So I don't have to keep searching for this thing. Just keep that in my inventory, and we'll just remember to look at it later. That thing being in my inventory should remind me. All right, so while we wait on that, let's take a look at these quests. There is nothing here. Barium. Can we do Supremium Essence? I assume we probably can. Yeah, Essence Enchanting LUV, 50 seconds. What is this set for? IV, LUV. Max tier Ivy, so we do need to up this power. I made this by mistake earlier, and now I'm using it. LUV Energy Hatch. Energy Converter. I should 16x the extractor recipes? Chat, you're so smart. Why is this taking so long? What's going on? Make it a thing faster. What the heck? Must go faster. Must go faster. Where to put the new multi-block as a question? I mean, right there. Right next to the other ones. Boop. Energy converter, 16 amp, 1 amp, wrench. ZPM UV. We are good to go. All right, so now I need an Imperium essence. Put in here. What did I mess up? Essence in Enchancer. Am I saying that right? This is called enchanting, not enhancing, not enchanting. Seems like a weird word. So anyway, this LUV power. Why you no go? Work is paused. Oh, well, that would be why. I don't know why the work was paused. All right, so we got that. Quest completed. So now I need to copy this machine. Copy. Pasta. So we need, what do we need here? We need 12 aluminum frames. We need Essence Replicator Controller. $12 hardened glass. 24 heat proof. Whoops. 18 steel firebox. And then these energy hatches. We're going to swap those out to LUV 16. Did I move out completely from sifting for resources? No, I think our sifters are still going. Like, we're still making diamonds that way. I guess I don't need to wait on this because we're just going to paste it and then have to change it anyway. Oh. Shapeless. That guy. This guy. That guy. Boop, boop. Point. All right. And then I don't know how these are set up. Put that in there. Whatever the fluid is going to be. Level emitter. Machine controller. Boop, 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 boop. How many channels do we have? We're doing 6. Oh, because some of these are using lasers, and this one. So that's 3 channels that we're using here. We don't have enough for doing what we need to do with that one. I guess I can pull another line here. Dense, smart, P2P. Dense, P2P, smart. Beep, 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 beep. All right, what channel is this running from? This is 94F0. This one. 94F0. 94F0, this one, yep. All right. So that's all connected. Can't believe I left the lights like that this whole time. Oh my goodness. Right, so now we need to figure out... Oh, hold on. We do have to figure out the fluid that we need for this. I don't know if it's the same fluid that we've been using or if it's a different one. Okay, so that's set. In order to make this Cryptand NA, is that what we're using over here? Cryptand NA? It is. Okay. So I need a drawer for Supremium to exist as well. Twelve. Okay. Copper. Void. Even though we're turning this thing off when we get to like 50,000, I still want to make sure the drawer is set up completely in case something crazy happens. All right. We should be good on that then. Premium essence. Yep. So let's go fix the extractor. We'll 16x these recipes. How are we doing this? Come back to that here in a moment. Copy. So these are currently 4, 8, 16. Wish I could shift click from my inventory into this one. All right, so back to here with this. Yeah, if you go to the pattern provider itself, you can do that. Yep, but not from the terminal. Aww. Need one more. Actually, I guess I don't technically. We already have the drawer set up for this one, don't we? Yeah. Handle emissives. So I just need to go into our compressor over here. Tantalum. Tantalum. Oops. Okay. Can I not shift right click to clear this? I guess not. I'll just leave that there. Storage is not. It's not filtering anything. I was gonna say searching, but it's not filtering anything. So this is all done. So the only thing we need to do left is light gray concrete. And then close these up. All right. That was painless. Somebody had asked earlier what the uranium was. That Just that asked that? I can't remember. I saw it, but like it was in the middle of something. So essence burning, that turns into pitch blend. Oh, I didn't know you could do this. Oh, this requires a ZPM machine though. We're almost there. We're not there yet. Looks like you need a lot of Krypton. No, because this stuff like gets converted back, and then you can just like put that with some salt or whatever to turn it back into the other. So like the stuff you get back, you put that with sodium perchlorate and lithium, and then you get the Na stuff again. So really it's just a sodium perchlorate that gets used up. No, I guess it's both of these. Krypton is only 1 millibucket for doing this conversion. The stuff that we're doing right now is the crown stuff for the essence burning. Where is it? We were just looking at this. So we have to do the crown stuff until we get to ZPM, and then we can switch back over to the Krypton. If we were going to do this. Is it worth doing? I don't know. Maybe it is. How do we get the crown stuff to begin with? Triglycol dichloride? Diethylene glycol? Ugh. You're using Blink Essence recipes at the moment? Oh, is there more than one way to do stuff? Right. So like the Fire Essence. Yeah, this one doesn't even use the Krypton. This is just straight. Same with the air and the earth and whatever. I don't think we've really been doing much with the essence. I think we made all the recipes for the stone, some of the dyes that I was using. Yeah, we haven't really done a lot with the other essences outside the very base ones. Basically, it's whenever we come to a point where we need something and there's an essence for it, then we set that up. Now, I saw the basalt stuff. We were doing this before. That requires rhodium and helium to make that, where now, let's take a look here. This basalt's essence. Yeah, we'd have to do the Krypton stuff. So then we get the shard, and then the shard can be macerated into 4 of those. So that is way better. But that uses EPM. So again, we're on the crown stuff right now. Have we even done 12 crown? No. So if we even wanted to get into that, we should make that stuff. The crown recipes are on the quest page. The Krypton, this stuff. Sulfur dichloride. Yeah, I have made this stuff by accident. Sulfur dichloride. Oh. Oh, we got 2 different recipes. I don't think we want to do that. I think we want to do this. sulfur dichloride. Okay, so now we have a place for that, and this is made in a LCR number nothing. LCR. I'll put in the number 2. Do I have a process automatic? I think I might. I think I made that accidentally before, and then I was like deleting it. So we might have a thing that just like does something, electrolyzes. Let's take a look. Yep. Try that again. Oh, that was just a checkbox, wasn't it? Okay, so we have a way to make that. So then we need a sulfuryl chloride. I don't want to multiply the LCR recipes, no. Not right now, not until it's needed. Those don't take those hatches. All right, so this is made with sulfur trioxide and sulfur dichloride. Put that in the number 2. Okay, so we have that done. Then we want triglycol. Triglycol dichloride. Boop. Okay, so from here we can do these 3, but 18 crown 6 is the only thing that's available for us. But we want a 12 crown 4. So I guess we can make all of this stuff. Diethylene. They're just making up words at this point. What the heck even is this? Ethylene oxide or ethylene, oxygen, and water. I feel like we're gonna do this one. Because it's faster too. That's a number 9. I don't remember. Are our mixers set up with the circuit number? Or are these specific? They do have this. Okay. Mixer number 2. Or LCR number 2. Doing this out of order. I should have made the disc first. Not that it matters, but we're doing it out of order. Diethylene. Ethylene glycol. All right. That's done. Ethylene glycol. Okay. 2 recipes. I think we'll just do this one. Number 8. The ethylene glycol is real. They use it in tobacco and glues. I'm going to put some on my cereal. Sounds delicious. It's also used in antifreeze and brake fluid. Well, you know that's definitely something you want to put in your body. All right, so 12 Crown 4. This is what we were trying to make. So this is unnumbered. We want this. Get rid of that stuff. LCR, no number. Again, into number 2 then. 1K. 12 Crown 4. Then I'm also going to need the 12 Crown 4 NA. Or whatever it is. LI, lithium. 12. Is it capital C? Crown 4. Crown 4 lithium. Okay, so now we can make 12 Crown 4. Wait, I didn't make a recipe for triglycol? I guess I just didn't put a thing in the system. Yep, we didn't make this one. Oxygen, triethylene, sulfuryl chloride. That is going into LCR number 2. 12 Crown 4. Let's try and make it. Boom. And then 12 Crown 4 LI. Okay, so we need... Boom. We need this. And this is going in a mixer. No number. Mixer. Mixer number 0. So let's make, I don't know, 10 buckets of that. I'm sure nothing will go wrong in this process because I have set up all the auto crafting in the machines myself. Therefore, everything is going to be perfect. Perfect. Look at it being perfect right now. Look at it. It's so perfect. I see green boxes bouncing all over the place. So perfect. Just like all the code that I write is perfect because I wrote it myself. Boom. Okay, so we can make 12 crown for lithium. Yum. All right. Cool. So now we can mark this one as completed. I will like finish these up like when we need it, or should I just do it now? Like, what does 15 crown 5 use for? What is this used for? Essence replication? You know what? Maybe we'll just make it now. I'm gonna not be lazy. Let's just make it now. 1K. I need at least one more. I'm gonna make a few more. Yeah, let's go ahead and make these discs. Well, we get the base product back. And if I set up a crafting thing that's like always keep at least one bucket of the completed one in stock, that'll just do it, right? I think that's what we did before with the crown. Where is it? Or the cryptand. So we say keep 2 in stock. When we drop below 1 bucket, it crafts another bucket. So we'll just set this up. Exact same way. Maybe we'll up the amount since it's using 100 millibuckets at a time instead of 1. Maybe we'll keep 100 buckets on stock or 200 and then craft when it gets to 100. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Either way, it's not an unknown problem. 15 crown 5 copy paste. Nah, bruh, nah.
Louis Horanate just resubscribed for 77 months. 77 months. Loving the content and as always
Shoot!
hashtag FeedMax.
Oh, these things are cheap. You know what? Easiest solution. Do it again. Forgot the filter. As soon as I threw it in there, I saw those discs turn red and I was like, dang it. Louis, thank you so much for the 77 months, dude. Welcome back. Appreciate that long-term support. Beep, beep. So we need to know how to make, I guess I should bookmark these. We need to know how to make these. This guy. And this guy. All right, so LCR number 2. And then mixer. Let's make sure it crafts, just so we know. All right, so that one is done. This is done. 18 crown 6. Boop, boop. $18 crown 6. Copy. Paste. All right. So now that we have those done, we need to make the recipe that actually crafts them. Mixer, and then... All right, that was LCR. This is mixer. Got plenty of rock salt. What is the other one? Sodium? Lots of sodium. LCR number 2. Mixer. 18 crown 6K. Cool. We got all that done. I guess we can finish these up while we're in here. We've only made Cryptand and A, but I'm sure we're going to need the K stuff. Let's figure this out. What is this used for? Cryptand K is used for... Oh, Awakened. That's beyond... That's beyond us at the moment. You know what? We're going to hold off on that. One thing we can do is upgrade our burners, though. The LUV. Isn't the Crown 5 LCR number 1? You mean Crown 6? I'm not sure what you're asking. Essence Boiner. We need to know how to make a rhodium plated palladium rotor. Times 4. No, the blue one. Crown 5. Yeah, I guess technically I could throw that in the number 1. I didn't do that because we were just throwing all of those recipes in the number 2 because a lot of the ones that we were just making, let's take a look. A lot of these ones that we were just making, 12 crown 4. This one's unnumbered. Maybe I just, cause like this triglycol stuff was like crazy numbers. Not that one. Diethylene. Anyway. Some of these are using like really strange numbers. Yes, I could move that out of here, but just for consistency, I'm just going to keep it where it is.
Pendle 3 raided my stream with 7 viewers.
Pendle, hey, thanks for the raid, dude. Essence burn 16. So I need a 16 amp energy converter. Energy convert. Why did the... It's right there. And then that was... I don't remember. Not this one. Twinite. Where? Why am I not seeing it up here? I don't know. I'm blind. Big question. Does it all work? Well, the only thing that we've done thus far, Rousel, is we set up the essence.
Heavy_meta just resubscribed for 37 months. /.
Hey, Heavy Meta, thank you so much for the 37 months. Welcome back, dude. Yeah, the only thing we've done so far is we set up the essence to automatically be crafted or generated up to 50,000 of it. Both the Supremium and all of the ones from the seeds. And then we have attempted to craft the different fluids, but we haven't set up anything to be automated. So does it all work? I don't know. Maybe, hopefully. Oh, it's going to take a while. Maybe we should get into, what's it called? The thing for the assembly lines where we can store all the different crafting patterns. So we can parallelize this. Parallelize. Because having one craft one of these at a time with like a 15-second delay or whatever it is, maybe it's 7-second, but regardless, that's still a lot of time that we're waiting on one assembly line. You're talking about crafting the fluids? Well, we did test craft every one of the fluids. Maybe you weren't paying attention. Does this pack have the device that holds all the data sticks? Yes, that is part of Greg Tech. I don't know where it is in here. Maybe under futuristic mechanisms. I don't even remember what it's called. Databank, this stuff. Why is the assembly line blocked? We haven't done that. Polyvinyl butyriol plate. Here, let me craft one of those so the quest book will be happy. A fun chemical line to close off the first processing lines chapter. Okay. Laminated glass. I guess the question is more, how are you using different circuit recipes for fluids in the same machine? The way we've always been doing it? We have the program circuit card. We have blocking mode. And then we have a lock crafting until the recipe's returned. So these machines are in fact slower than what they could be because we are doing it this way. Instead of the machine just running, it's like running the pause, running pause, running pause. It could be faster. Yeah, those LCRs literally can be any number. Yep. I've been trying to keep all the number ones together. But, like, it's kind of... Is it really that necessary? I don't know. Anyway, where were we at? We were doing laminated glass. Done. Assembly line. I'll make another one, even though we can't use it just yet, but we'll make it because we will be making more than one anyway, so it's fine. What is this one? Oh, an elite scanner? Isn't that what I have up here already? Okay, so we have that done. Void excavator controller, rock sifter. Did we do these already? Oh, we have not done that one. A more powerful void extractor that can harvest the resources from the abyss with unparalleled speeds can use parallel hatches. Is this thing even being used? I don't think we're even using this. So what the question I have would be is, what does this do? Like, what does this get us? So if we were doing this at LUV ZPM, it would take 2 seconds to do this times 4 or 16. No, UV. 1 second for this times 4 or 16. I don't know we need that. Do we need that? Working enabled. Why is it raw or residue? Is this what's producing raw ore residue? I don't remember how any of this works. Input. So we're putting in raw ore residue? It doesn't seem right.
Venisrishkin rated my stream with 7 viewers.
That should be drilling fluid. Is that why this isn't working? Because this thing's broken? Yo, Vinny. Hey, thanks for the raid, dude. Yeah, this should be drilling fluid. I'm not sure how we got rare ore residue in here. But that seems to have stopped this thing. I was kind of wondering how we weren't getting resources for a while. I'm going to make the upgraded one. We don't need it, but I'm gonna make it. So I need to know how to make just this. I know how to make everything here. So this is made in an assembler number 2. And then this one was made where? That's just normal crafting. It's so hard for me to figure out like where a normal crafting patterns start. So void excavator. All right, so while we're waiting on this one, essence burn. Energy converters already in my inventory. All right, let's go replace these things. All right, so we need to change these so they're outputting to the top and allowing input from the top. Copy, paste. Boop, 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 boop. All right, all those are done. Then we reconnect this. Yep. And the uses of these essence burners, you can't do anything with them. So get away. Essence burn. Those get thrown away. This gets thrown away. There's like nothing else to do with those. Okay, so now we are at LUV. Sweet. That was assembly line, not normal crafting? Wait, was it? Oh, you know what? I guess that assembler. I'm not, maybe you weren't talking about this. Maybe you're talking about something else. Okay, so what else can we do while we're waiting on this? I guess we can make the things. Void excavator controller. We can make these things. So I need 41 tungsten steel frame. What are we currently using? Steel frame. Tungsten steel frame. I said 41, so 41 minus 5. However many that is. I need to bookmark this thing if I haven't already. Right, it's right here. So we need 3 tungsten steel firebox. I said 41 minus 5 because we had 5 and only made 39. I'm confused. Oh, we need 2 more. Oh, the firebox used some. Okay. That makes more sense. 8 tungsten steel gearbox. Gearbox. We need 8 of these. We need 1 stress proof. 8 of those. 11 robust. 11 minus 4. So I need a maintenance, a parallel maint. I'll use the elite. He's elite. LUV 16. And I guess I need twin. No, I don't need twin A. Never mind. Void excavator controller. How long you take? It's this ludicrous voltage coil that takes forever. Task completed, quest completed. Oh, I guess there was another one for the void excavator. Where is this one? Right here. Futuristic mechanisms. So the other one we're going to be doing is rock sifter controller. I guess that this will replace our other these things. Maybe, or is that replacing this? What do these do? Geodes? Okay, that replaces these. So we have power and power. Unlimited power. All right, let's turn this off. Drum. Did you ever move the ludicrous voltage coil to the multi-block assemblers? I don't know. Maybe? No. All right. Let's see here. So this machine is, ooh, this big. 5x5? I'm assuming I'm just going to redo all of this stuff anyway, so I'm just going to go disconnect. Whoop! Oh, dang it! Oh, that went into AE, I think. Void. I'm removing too many blocks. It should just be those three. Let's go back. That looks right. All right, let's go ahead and do this thing. I need inventory space. Boop. Okay. I will have to adjust. So then we want stocking, but hatch. And then we want ME output bus. What am I missing here? Should just be a robust, I think, because it only put in, what is this? Output bus. Okay, so energy, let's see. Where are we at? Where's my energy converter? I have too much garbage in my inventory. I can't find anything. Don't need this, that. Did I not put an energy converter in my inventory? It's right there. Found it. Energy converter, 16 amp. Energy hatch. Wrench. Point down. Here we can put this guy, I guess. I'm not sure where that's going to go. I think right there is fine. So we are missing one robust. No? It doesn't like something. What does this need? What are we missing? Oh, I didn't see RTM alloy coil blocks. I need 5 of those. Did not see that. Where was that at in here? Oh, right there. Yeah, I definitely missed that. Are we missing another one of these? Oh, there's a light there. Aha. Aha. I'm actually going to move this maintenance hatch. Oops. I'll put it right here. Kind of feels weird that's in the back. Should just be on the front of the machine kind of a deal. And then we want the parallel. That'll go on this side. This is going to be making like a lot of stuff, I'm sure. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Light bulb. Okay. So now we need to give it the stiff. This is drilling fluid. And looks like we got plenty of channels here. Drilling fluid. 5 drilling fluid. Oh, I don't have fluid output. All right, this is going to get moved. I'm not sure we actually need this. That's a lot of stuff. It's way faster than we can process, which is very much expected. I don't know what these are even doing. Is all that stuff being processed over here? I guess Realger would be. This needs to be increased in speed. Yeah, I mean, we set this up, but I'm honestly not sure we even needed it. We did it because there was a quest and because it was an upgraded version of what we already had. You look at your last message, you can slow it down the UI. Let's take a look. Yeah, you can underclock it. Is this what you... No? I don't think there is a way to... Oh, this thing moves. I don't think there is a way to adjust that. I've seen it before with a slider, but there's like nothing to click on. I think we're just going to leave this off for now. If we need it, it's there. We can turn it on and run it. It's fine. So the rock sifter, we're going to make this too, even though we probably don't need that, but that'll replace, I think, both of these machines. Unless we have to run two of them. Like, these are just still running. These are slow, but then again, they're still running MV power. We never upgrade these. But we're going to make this. Am I still going to need two of these? There's a sand and a gravel recipe. Yeah. So this is a rock sifter. We need two of these. Then we need all little bits and pieces that go together with this. So I'm going to need parallel hatches. Nope. Let's get rid of this one. Maintenance. LUV 16. What else we got? 32 tungsten steel. Wait, was it? Which one was that? Firebox casing. So I need 64 minus 1. Extreme engine intake casing. Nope. We know how to make all this stuff. That gets made where? An assembler. No number. We're just going to throw in this one. How many extreme engine intakes do we need? We need 40. Extreme. It's going to take a minute. Okay, so then we need 80 RTM alloy. Fifth or 30 tungsten steel pipe casing. It's a lot of stuff. That's half of them. There's the other 40. How much pipe casings did we need? 15 each. The extreme engine intakes are 20 each. Okay, I think we're done with all those crafts. We need 10 gearbox. Must go faster, must go faster. What else? 40. So we need 80 laminated glass. 80 minus 5. That's a lot of stuff. All right, what else do we need? We need 18 crushing wheels. And then 75 times 2 watertight casing. 150 minus 8. Do it. Oh boy, and then how much laminated glass is a lot of stuff. Laminated glass. It's 40 each. I think that's the last of the materials. So whenever this gets around to being done. Hypno, while you wait, I think there's still 2 recipes on a single block assembler. Assembler. This one. Oh. Yeah, both of those. I don't have room in my inventory for that. What times 4 of those? Should be fun. And then there's the other 40 laminated. Okay, here we go. Dude, I'm going to have to delete these chickens. Every time I come over here, I get an egg in my inventory. Distilled water. All right. Actually, I kind of wanted that connected to this one. Oh boy. All right. Just. We got too much stuff here. Should be good enough for now. That's like half of the machine almost. Yeah, this cable has to go because this is a 5x5 machine that's replacing it, so it can't be here anyway. Light. All right. Beep, 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 beep. Beep. Boop. Right, so we want this guy. Where's the controller block? This one? Okay. Oh, wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7x7. I guess we can still make it work if we do like the front of one machine here and the front of the other machine here. No. Well, where is the machine controller? Am I dumb? I'm not seeing it here. Oh, it's right there. It doesn't help that it keeps like appearing and disappearing. So that's the front, that's the back. So that goes 2, 3, that's the fourth block up. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that won't work, will it? Can they share that back wall? Can we have like... If they can share that back wall, that would work. We can go back to back like that. I just have to put the other block somewhere else. Can the inputs and stuff go on the other side? I think so. I would imagine. Yeah, they can go here. Yeah, we'll just have this all be like just the generic blocks that they're sharing. Then we can put those on like the side or something. We haven't done any multi-block sharing, and the only reason why we're going to do it here is just because of space constraints. I mean, we could put them over there or something. Like, they don't have to go here. They don't have to go right next to each other back to back like that, but I think it'll be fine. Whoops. All right. Well, I think the thing to do is just place the first one. The machine block is downstairs. All right, let's place this one, see how it goes, and then we'll adjust it. This. It's a big boy. That's a big boy. Um. Okay. What is this doing? Creosote? I'm just gonna go ahead and disconnect this for now. What are we doing here? Lava? This isn't even being used anymore. Let's get rid of this. All right, all that goes away. Campfire. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. I think we're good. Okay, so maintenance I'll put on the front. Parallel. What else are we missing here? I guess we don't have power. Power is going to do underneath. Oh, this is actually bigger than what I did here. We'll leave those. We'll leave those. I guess I'll just leave that all covered up anyway. All right, so we'll do power. This is the front. This would be the back. We'll do power here. $16. This one. This guy. That guy. Why am I missing a block here in the center? I'm not entirely sure. So this thing is still not happy. We're missing... Oh, that must have been an input-output that I didn't put in there. Let's take a look here. So this is input hatch. So we need a stocking input. And then this would have been the output. ME out put. There we go. Now it's happy, so I don't want to put my light bulb there. Okay, now let's see if we can place the other one. It probably would be better for me to like copy paste and then do that instead of using the terminal. All right, paste. I think that's right. So this one's fine. This one's fine. We'll probably sneak the cable up the side here. I think is how we'll do that. One of these guys, I like our show. Wireless connectors for AE. It's fine. Usually those cost an enormous amount of power. I'm just not that interested. Generally. Okay, so then I need another energy converter. This guy. Point. All right. So we need AE to here, AE to there, and AE to there. Smart. I don't like it. No, sir, I didn't like it. There we go. Like a show, like a show. And then I guess we can reconnect this up, I guess. 7 of 8 channels. All right. So now the fun begins where we put something in here to test it, and then it does like a bazillion recipes before we even can blink and be like, whoa, that was fast. All right, so gravel. Actually, let's take a look here. What are the recipes? So we do have to do a number. So the gravel ones, this is the one we want. So a number nothing on gravel. Oh, we also need a fluid input. We didn't do that. So we won't be able, I have to do something else here. I forgot. We need distilled water. Let me stocking hatch. And I guess for convenience, I'll just stick it right here. Distilled water. Distilled water. So I need to fix this. I think what I'm going to do... Let's do this. This is kind of like a weird setup, but we're going to do it this way. We'll connect it over here, and then we'll disconnect it from that. All right, so now we're 9 of 32. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. 6 of 8. That'll be fun. Yeah, that thing is using 3 channels. Oh, I guess they're. What are we doing up here? Oh, we're doing import. Okay, makes sense. Anyway, getting back to this. So we have distilled water in there. We want this one. And then we want this one, I think. Yeah, it looks like it. So that is number nothing. So that is on the input. I guess that would be here where we set that. Number nothing. And then we're just going to put in gravel. I mean, those geodes are getting slurped up very fast. I think those are just going into an interface. And then once that interface gets 64 of each one, then it'll start appearing in here. We shouldn't be processing it that fast. Sand. Maybe we are processing it that fast. I don't know. What are we doing with this? We're macerating it, so we should be seeing crushed. Are we processing it this fast? Maybe we are processing it fast enough. I don't know where we're doing with those geodes, though. Where are these? So this is going to a macerator, but where's this macerator? I was thinking it was this line of macerators here, but I don't see those geodes here. Is it the multi-block, you think? Oh, maybe it is. This isn't doing anything. Are we processing the geodes with this? No. Oh, cutters. These. Aha. So now we should see him backed up. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I guess the question is, obviously we're making it too fast, and I don't think we will be able to keep up with this unless I make a stupid amount of more machines. So what do we base turning that machine on and off with? I mean, yeah, we could put in lower power to like slow it down. But I think it'd probably be better to like, okay, we're running low on a certain thing. Let's turn this back on and then process it. Obviously, it is too fast right now. Shouldn't there be a stocking input for the cutter instead of the interface? Probably there's a lot of machines around that aren't perfect because we didn't have the stocking stuff when we set up the machines. Here's what I'm going to do. For now, we're going to disconnect the inputs. And then we'll just let this process through. And this will be something for another day, I suppose. Like, we're going to have to figure out what is going to be the thing to like, okay, we need to turn this back on. So it might be a situation, and maybe this is just going to be too much. It might be a situation like we have here where we just OR a bunch of these together. And if any one of these run low, then we emit a redstone signal, which will turn the machine on. We could do that. However, Apatite Geode, for instance, we have Apatite Essence. And Apatite Essence, we can just burn into the raw Apatite. So do we even need the Geodes? I knew when we were setting this up that we probably wouldn't use these machines, but I don't want to keep like the old machine around that's never been upgraded. So it might be a situation where we just never even use those now. But I wanted to have them upgraded because they look way cooler than the other one did. They look more high-tech. Actually, I will disconnect it a little bit lower down. Yeah, I knew going into like making these machines that we probably wouldn't use them. But I figured since we did this one, we should do these as well. And what is this one even? Deep slate pebbles. Do we have a way to make deep slate now? Can I get rid of this machine? Because I'd like to get rid of this one if we can. Not consumed rock breaker. EV. Yes, we can just do this. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of this. And if we need deep slate, we'll do that method. That already was like disconnected from AE for a while. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Let me up. Gray concrete. Kind of want to get rid of this now. Creosote. We can probably do that through what's it called? The pyrolyzed oven. And get rid of this machine. We never did set this one up. But like this would be way faster. Like way faster. 32 buckets in 8 seconds. I don't know. Is this making Coke? What is this making? Charcoal? I don't even know what this is making. I think it's charcoal. So we'd probably swap it to like this, just to keep making the same thing, charcoal. Is this faster? What's the difference? That is faster. It's twice the speed with a little nitrogen. All right, let's make a pyrolyzed oven and get rid of this. That's what these are, pyrolyzed? Yeah, let's make another one. We have one more spot over here anyway. These are... I think we have the coil already. Naquita? Yeah. Pyrolyzed oven. ULV. No idea how many I need, just making some. Alright, let's copy paste. Actually, is there an upgraded pyrolyze? Before I get in all the way in this? No, I don't think so. Oh, this one isn't being used, the biomass? Is that right? I thought we were using it for something. We're making fermented here directly. Were we using this to make ethanol? We're going to need biomass to make bacterial sludge later. Is there another way to make biomass? Brewery? There's a multi-block brewery. Maybe that's... I think the pyrolyzed oven's always going to be the way. I think I'm going to keep this. Yeah, the fermented's right here. We didn't make biomass to make fermented biomass. We made this to make ethanol. I'm fairly certain. All right. I know I am making this way too powerful, and we can do this with lower power tier things, but I just kind of feel like, why? What is happening here? Where's this one? Okay, so input bus, output hatch. So to make this, we need a fluid input as well. Stocking input. Stocking input. ME out. Put. Hatch and bus. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. LUV. Energy hatch. Energy hatch. Oh, that's why that one took longer, because it was doing ×4. I think. That guy. This guy. Boop, boop. Point. Glass cable. Boop, 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 boop. Then I need... Oh, you know what? This is going to be moved. I am going to need... Yeah, laser. We'll do it like we did the fermented one. Machine controller. We'll place that on this face here. Inverted. This guy goes here. Redstone card. So this is going to be the output. I don't think that matters. Then we can put a light on top. Okay, so that'll turn the machine off based on some redstone condition. We need to figure out, how do we do that here? Level emitter into this. Okay. So we can just do a level emitter off one of these. That should be fine. So then we want, that's the south side, I think. Yep. This will be input. This is going to be based on creosote. We'll do 8,000 as the upper limit, lower limit 6,000, invert. Okay, so we need this to be a number 2. Oak log. Nitrogen. And other than connecting it to the channels, I think we're good. We can connect it to there. We have 4 channels. We can connect it to here. We have 4 channels. I feel like we'll keep the pyrolyzed together, so I will just connect it to this one. So we'll test this. Redstone signal. Is it not doing anything? Oh, it's working. Oh, that's really fast. Holy. Okay. Stop it. Quick. Turn it off. What the heck? 8,007. Oh boy. Whoops. I went all. Where even am I? What the heck? Okay, we were supposed to be right here. Yep. Dude, that makes stuff so fast. Okay, we can get rid of the other one. Well, we don't need that anymore. That was such an overkill thing to do, but we get rid of this, and it makes me happy. All right. That goes there, and then we put our little spacer thingy back. Oh, this one I filled in. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. All right. Floaty light bulb. Floaty light bulb. All right, can we get rid of this? Slytake spores? I think the only reason we had this was to make slime ball early on, and I am very certain we can do slime balls now with essence burning. How many slime balls do we have? 24. Maybe. Oh, we have slime essence. What does this do? That's what we were just looking at. So this is using the old create method over here. Our old create burner. Magnet off. I think this one was specifically set up for slime ball. Or one of these were. Maybe it was this one? I don't know. Maybe we do the slime ball here and then we turn the slime ball into resin over here is what we were doing. Let's try that again. Alright. Maybe we're not even using this smelting anymore. Maybe that's going somewhere else. So sticky resin. Are we using this for anything? Going through old stuff here. Tape. So we can get rid of this and just put this in the normal smelting thing. If it hasn't been done already, actually. And it's already been done. We're not using this. We're still using this to make clay. What else are we doing here? Clay and soul sand. There should be a way that we can make clay now. Barrel soaking. I'm not sure. Yeah, so this no longer matters. Slime we can take care of if we need it. I should just make like some slime balls. Make like 1,000 slime balls. And then we won't have to worry about me taking down this machine for a while because we'll have 1,000 slime balls. Okay. So this is going away. I don't know how we evolved into cleaning up old things today, but that's where we are. That's it. That's all I need to do. I keep losing my pick. Where is it? Light gray. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. All right. Old machines out of there. So now we could upgrade this to the new one, but the problem is this just like it uses all of the oil in the chunk and it has to be moved, and I don't want to do that. There's got to be a better way to get oil. Is there a way that we can get it? Oil sand? Can we make oil sand? Doesn't look like it. It looks like this is the only way to get oil. Nope. Wait a second here. I didn't know we could do this. Yeah, I understand that, Arl, but the fact that I need to move it at all is completely discouraging from even setting it up. If we can do this... That's completely renewable, and then I don't have to worry about the void at all. What's the other oils? So what's a regular oil? Oil sand. Can we like get any of these somehow? Doesn't look like that. So heavy oil is something that we can produce from logs. And I believe heavy oil does everything raw oil does, maybe in like different quantities, but I think... I mean, the sulfuric naphtha is the thing that we would be after. About raw oil. We can't get raw oil. What about light oil? Cannot get light oil. Only heavy oil then. And if we wanted to do this. It's kind of surprising that they didn't set up like a way to get the oil sand stuff. Yeah, all these ores are unobtainable. Can only get that through the block, and you can only get the block through compressing. Hello, Vlerden. Boop, 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 boop. Cool. So that was a long excursion to get this optional quest done, but we did it, everybody. Energy hatch. It actually wants me to make the 4 amp one. And then I assume I need the 16, although it's probably already marked as completed. No, it's not. Uncompleted dependencies. Come on, craft faster. What are we doing? LUV energy hatch is being made 1 at a time. LUV energy hatch. Oh, that's assembly line. Okay, that makes sense. So I guess like making those times 4 might have been a mistake. There we go. We're making the quests happy. LUV sensor. Actually, we've already made this. FTB quests. Editing mode true. Oh, wait. No, I remember. There's the button. I was told the button. I'm pressing the button. So click here, complete instantly. We've already done this. I'm not going to make one. Elite Scanner 2. I don't think we've done that. ZPM? Oh, we do have ZPM circuits. Elite Scanner 2. Elite Scanner 2. This guy. We know how to make everything. And that is just a regular crafting. All right. Elite Scanner 2. We don't need this stuff anymore. All of that's done. Yep, so this was because I said that we should get to the data bank so we can parallelize our assembly lines. And then we got side quested into doing all this other stuff. It's fine though. Like, these are things that need to get done. There's also the power substation that we have a quest for now, which is probably a good idea for us to make. We're not going to do that today. But yeah, we could just slap that bad boy like right in the center here somewhere. Or maybe I will remove like one of these pads and stick it on one of these pads, and then we can fill up the center full of more turbines. I'm not sure yet. Will I upgrade the energy hatches on the old EBFs eventually? Right now, to upgrade to LUV, we have to do a lot of assembly line stuff. So until we can parallelize that, I really am kind of holding off on doing extra stuff like that. But I expect we will upgrade those eventually all to like the same level. What I did the Elite Scanner 2, which unlocks the research station, but I need to make a data bank first, apparently. So in order to make a data bank, maybe I should make a new assembly line. I mean, we got room for one more. Data access hatch. This needs a data orb, and a data orb. That's circular assembler recipe. All right, we got some things to do. I'll hold off on making another assembly line just yet. What are we making? We're making a data bank. Let's bookmark this. So I need a data access hatch. Oh, we already did data orbs. I don't remember making this recipe, but apparently we did. That and this one. Let's go scan it. Boop, boop. 60 seconds? Goodness, this is going to take literally forever, or 60 seconds, one of the two. This room seems a little dark. There we go. Better. Look at the animation. It is doing some serious scanning there, everybody. All right. 8 more seconds. Almost done. We did it. We made a data stick. So that's it for a data bank. So now we need to set up the assembly line recipe for data bank. Data bank. I'm searching for it even though it's on my bookmarks. It's fine. So we know how to do everything except for this. Whoop, this, and this. And this. We barely knew how to do any of that stuff. Assembly line data bank. Okay. Now we need optical fiber cable. This has to be made in a clean room. In an assembler. Do we have an assembler clean? I don't think we do. IV 5 seconds. LEV 2.5. So we could move this elite assembler to the clean room, I suppose. This has no purpose here anymore. It would probably be better for me to make a, what do you call it? A multi-block. But for now, we're going to do this the quick and dirty way because we have been streaming for a while and I don't feel like doing it the correct way at the moment. So it's quick and dirty. Just trying to figure out where I want to place this. I guess we can place it here. Here. I like that. Boop. 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 Okay, so we should be good. Wait, that's the assembler? Why did I not see that? What is this thing named? How did I not find that? You are absolutely right. Now I feel stupid. Thank you for making me feel stupid. Thanks, chat. Like it's your fault. Thanks. Thanks a lot. All right. I thought that was like a cutter or something. I don't know. I didn't realize that was an assembler. But I could have sworn I searched for assembler here and I did not see clean room. Where does that filter to? Just so I don't make that mistake again. Right here. Okay. Maybe. Trying to think, how could I change that name so it filters up higher? Over here. If I do like number 0 or something. I kind of want it to be above this one. Maybe if I do like exclamation number 0, it'll filter above it or something. What if I do that? Now it's at the very top. That's fine. It'll be hard to search for. It'll be hard to search for it, but at least it's at the top now. Okay. Assembler number clean. Well, you know what? This is fine as well. It's right there. I don't have to search for it. Okay. Let's make this one. No, that's not what we want. We want this. This one, and then we want uses to this one. Uses to this one. And that one. Then this one. Wire mill. All right, that's done. So find Koblat wire. Beep. Oh, you know what? The wire mill and this one both need to be times 4'd. Okay. Wire mill. Oh, this has program circuit in it? Why does this one have a program circuit in it? Why do these not have program circuits, I guess is the question. Osmiridium. There's just no circuit. You just put that in a wire mill and it just turns it into this. I guess there's no osmiridium wires. That must be why. Okay. So then we need computer casing. This is assembler. So I need to know how to make this and this. This is non-clean room, unnumbered assembler. Okay. So iridium frame is made like a show. We know how to make this. Okay. A little surprising we don't know how to make the iridium frame. And I guess I needed iridium plate as well. So both of those we had times forward. Plate. Frame. Boop, boop. And computer case. I guess that should be times forward as well. But I'm not going to do it. I should do it. All right. So now, if I tell the system to make a data bank, I don't know, have indium, tin, barium, titanium, cuprate ingots? How could I be out of those? At which point did I need that? Oh, for the wire? Okay. Well, gee dang it. Now that means I need to like do all this stuff and probably set up an EBF. LUV mixer. Should be fine. It's a lot of oxygen. Okay. So we do this, that. That's a mixer number 4. Mixer. We'll just stick in the number 3. All right. So then we need to tell the system to actually keep some of that on hand. Of course, I unbookmarked it. So we want 128. We're going to do 64 at a time. Boop, boop. EBF time. No ABS recipe? What do you mean ABS recipe? Is there an alloy blast smelter recipe? I don't know. I'm doing it this way. I only do the alloy blast smelter if that's the only way to make it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to set up like a ridiculous amount of these things for a bunch of parallel stuff. Kind of like what we're doing here with all of these guys, and I'd rather just do these guys and do a bunch of the alloy blast smelters. IV energy. Yep, each EBF is its own ingot. Good luck with this one. Whoops. Indium, I should probably just bookmark this. Indium, tin, barium, titanium, cuprate. Probably this is going to be a 3-liner. point. All right, so we are going to need boop, Argon, this guy, number 2, machine controller. Invert the level emitter. That is going to be, whoop, I clicked on it. That's going to be this guy. And I don't know how much, 4,096, sure. And then we'll do 3,800 as a low end, invert. Boop, 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 boop. Did we not make this dust? Is it really that slow to make this dust? Or did something get screwed up? I think something's screwed up. What is going on down here? We're locked. Oh, it doesn't have a big enough input. Aha. We fix. How much oxygen did this need? 14. Oh, this needs to be on a number 4, so that didn't get changed because I broke and replaced. Do both of these need to be changed? They're both at number 4. Is this a power issue? LUV power, okay. There we go. So now our EBF should be running. Why is there a woof in here anyway? Okay, so we're trying to make a data bank. I don't know how much of this we needed. Okay, we need a few more ingots. LUV energy hatch. This is not going fast enough for me. This one. This one. That one. And this. Better. Do I need to eat? I'm fine. I still got 2 more hunger hunches. Okay, now we got enough. Data bank. Whoo! All right, so that should be crafting in the assembler. Almost done. We did it! Databank! Woo! Go us! Quest book. Alright, so that is done. That's going to lead us down to the research station and then high performance computation array. And then over into the network switch, which goes over here somewhere. Enriched naquidau trinium europium duranide ingot. Of course. Part of a complete breakfast. Did I not make any of these yet? UH? Nope, apparently not. Okay. That's something else to look at. Oh, I need an naquidau doped wafer in my inventory. There we go. Power substation. So we have this stuff to do. All right. I think I'm about Gregged out for the day, guys. We got a lot of stuff done, but it feels like we didn't do anything. Leave that in my inventory. I am Gregged out. Sure, I'll eat. All right, guys. We are done for today. Thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate your support. We should be back tomorrow for some more Star Technology. We'll see you then. Have a great rest of your day. I think I already said that. I need food. My brain is not functioning. I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.